Have 4 o'clock. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Could we have for the approval of the agenda?
Make a motion, we approve the agenda.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, let's stand for the pledge of allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I think we'll kind of combine this. We'll have a public hearing and acceptance of the sealed bids. And in case of a tie, we will take the first bid that was received in the auditor's office first. So let's go ahead and open the sealed bids. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll make a motion,
Thank
we
you.
move to public hearing.
Thank you.
To accept sealed bids.
Okay.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Jump, Jeannie.
I'll jump right into I just want to get to it so quickly.
Go ahead.
Whoever. One can open one and one can open the other. Who has which one? Which one has the first one?
This one was dropped off first.
Okay.
First.
Okay. Todd's opening the first one.
Okay. I have a bid. Do I need to say who it's from?
Yes.
Jeremy Pritchett, Essex, Iowa, for $42,601.
I have a bid from Jeff Williams, 51,000 even.
51,000.
Mhm.
What did you tell me? What did you tell me earlier? Never mind. Okay. Okay. All right. So we do not have a tie. So, all right. Yes. Okay. All right. So Jeremy Pritchett. The two bids were Jeremy Pritchett, and what was the second one?
Jeff Williams.
Jeff Williams. Okay, Jeremy Pritchett for 42,601, and the second one for Jeff Williams for 51,000. Okay. So it looks like Jeremy Pritchett got the.
No. Jeff will, yeah.
Oh, excuse me, Jeff Williams got it for 51,000.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So do I have a motion to accept the sealed bids for the hire?
I'll make a motion that we accept the sealed bid of $51,000
For
Second.
Jeff Williams.
for Jeff Williams.
Okay. You,
Second.
second. Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Motion carried. All right. So we'll carry that, close that public hearing.
Make a motion that we close the public hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Okay. Okay, we'll do that. I'll do that pretty soon. Get that done. Okay. All right. So, do we have any public comment today? Oh, okay. Sorry, Kristen. We have resolution number 2020-25. And we will do the property, it is lot 5. Go ahead.
Does that need to be on the agenda though?
It-
Because we don't have a resolution listed on the agenda.
But it's here to do it.
Can we put that on the agenda for
Next week.
next week to sign that resolution? Or what's the resolution doing? It's just
It's
for
allowing-
sale of the property?
yes,
I would,
public
I guess I
Public
would,
hearing and acceptance of sealed bids. And I would say this is, public hearing and acceptance of sealed bids on proposed sale of county property. We just didn't do the resolution, I guess. You're asking him on the, okay. Okay,
okay. I mean, if it's not a big deal, we can do it, but I don't know if we should have had it on the agenda as an item.
we have a roll call vote. We had the public hearing, we had the acceptance of the sealed bids. So actually, we're just, the resolution is showing that it was in the paper. And it's showing the sale amount, the name of the person, and the roll call vote.
Okay,
She's waiting for Jim.
no, wait,
Did he say what time he's getting on the plane?
he might be on the plane because he's not online anymore.
Yeah, he still
Is
is.
he still?
He's still on.
Let's see him on there.
Hmm? Oh, okay.
It does sound.
And do the resolution, Jim?
I'm sorry, say that again. You broke up a little on me.
Could we go ahead and do the resolution? We didn't have the resolution on the agenda, but we've gone ahead and accepted everything, the sealed bids.
I think so. You have it as an action item, public hearing and acceptance of sealed bids on proposed sale of county
Right.
property. Let me look what else is on here. We have two agendas.
I think we have everything on here.
I think probably the safest thing to do is just, go ahead and execute the resolution at the next board meeting. I don't think, the only thing you had to publish is the notice of public hearing. You've had that public hearing now, and then what I do is just put it on the agenda for next week to do
Okay.
to do the resolution. And I think it's just cleaner. You're having another board meeting on Tuesday, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
and assuming the resolution gets approved, we know who's the winning bidder. So I'll get in touch with him in between, and we'll start working on a purchase agreement, and I'll be working on a deed. So let's just push it to next Tuesday and get it explicitly on the agenda.
Okay, we'll do that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Safe trip. Okay, we'll do the resolution next week then. Okay, all right, we'll move on. Okay, but Jeff Williams was the bidder, so we will get it. And Jim will go ahead and get everything ready for next week. All right, so, okay, any public comment for agenda tonight? Okay, all right, engineer, JD.
Good afternoon, JD King, Page County Engineer. It's a lovely day in Page County, cool on the bridge site and good bids on the old engineer's office. Engineer update went out yesterday afternoon. We're doing weather-dependent operations. Yesterday and today, there were no blades out, no rock being hauled, no pipe work being done. We were burning brush in the rain. I would expect normal operations to begin again tomorrow. Roads will be in good shape to blade, and rock will need to be hauled. We had a couple of machinery in the shop doing regular service. Motor grader number 8, number 3 is in the shop now. Truck 26 is still there. And other fuel things. End up with number 42 truck, the tandem, was in a crash the other day to Omaha, to the dealer. Today at the Essex Bridge, they poured open rail and some more posts. We also had the chemistry class from the Essex High School out there, learning about the chemistry of concrete. Good little trip, good little field trip for that school class. Continue to work on project development. And any questions on the engineer update?
Don't think so. We saw pictures on Facebook of the class this morning.
Good. If you'll turn, the next agenda item is a utility permit for Urion Network Services to plow fiber from a handhold east of 71 on Tolbert, north, east and then north to a cell tower. This outfit's just improving their service to the tower.
They're just laying fiber.
Yes,
That
they'll
says-
bore
okay.
the roads and culverts and
Okay.
plow fiber in the right of way, the rest of the way.
Are they putting it in the road or are they putting it in a ditch?
It'll be in the ditch where it's hard surface.
What's that?
It'll be in the ditch where it's hard surface and in the shoulder where it's in the gravel. We'll take the gravel to one side and they'll plow and we'll put it back.
Do we have a motion on that?
I'll make a motion to approve the utility permit for Ariane Network Services.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
Next agenda item is a DOT budget amendment for secondary roads. It does not require a public hearing, just action by the Board of Supervisors. I went over this with the board last Tuesday with a highlighted version of the expenditures. I got a clean copy today. It didn't change from last week to this week. Added $100,000 to bridges and culverts and $100,000 to the new equipment fund.
Do I hear a motion to approve?
Motion approved.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried.
I have a copy here for you, Judy.
Okay. See, that was easy.
Yes.
Yeah. Not bad.
Back in 1980, the road department did this. The road department funded it. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Anything else, JD?
Nope.
Okay, that's
You
it.
had the annex building with parking lot, west parking lot down
Well,
here.
now,
Are you doing,
in my opinion, this is,
did you want to talk about that or no?
yeah, we need to talk about it. It's not on the agenda though.
Oh, okay, I got
But
you.
we can talk about it. I'm hopeful that, with the sale of the old engineer building, I can use some of those funds to put a parking lot in on the southwest corner of the,
Do you want to bring us some plans next week?
sure can.
Okay,
Some
we can
quotes,
discuss it.
or do you have quotes?
We
Probably.
have quotes
Okay,
Okay,
and plans, yes.
we'll put it
I'll
on
be
next
happy.
week's.
Put it on the agenda for next week.
you
Yep.
can put them on, yeah, okay.
Thank you.
We'll see where we go. Thanks, JD. Okay. Okay. I guess Jeff Curtis, you are up.
I'll actually start out, Brian Schindler, our superintendent, is coming up to the podium right now to kind of give you an update, seeing how he is boots on the ground.
He is right there.
I am Brian with the Samuels Group. I am the superintendent on site. I know Jeff had sent out an update for the weekly things that have been happening. If you have any questions on that, I can sure try to answer them. Yesterday, we had Stickler on site working on forming the walls for the southwest side of the building. They were able to get, I'd say 80% of the walls formed with the embeds and the rebar in place. We did get a bunch of rain. Talked to him this morning about 5:30 on site this morning and decided to hold off to let it dry enough to get a truck in there, concrete, and hopefully we'll stop and talk to him again tomorrow morning, see where we're at, if we can get started again tomorrow. Otherwise, we're gonna wait till Thursday to get him on site. So if we need to scrape some of the loose mud or dirt off to get trucks back there, we will. Hopefully get it poured Thursday, so we can get them stripped Friday, backfilling, and get the plumber back in that corner again, working on his underground. Electricians have been on site, they've been working on underground, trying to get all their deep stuff in too before precast comes, because there's not a lot of access after precast gets set. So, I mean, that's kind of where we're at. If anybody's got questions, I know Jeff's got some stuff to fill in.
Anybody have any questions for Brian? I know he gets a little nervous getting up in front of people, so great guy. Brian, how long have you been with Samuels Group now? 16?
It'll be 16 years here in June.
Wow.
So he has, of course, done a lot of LACs and jails throughout the state of Iowa here. So great guy to have with us. So Brian hit the highlights, of course, some of the background stuff. We continue to keep moving on submittals and procurements, waiting on the final set of shop drawings and submittals for the big purchase item to the project, as far as what the quotes county will be purchasing. And that's the generator, which will be coming from Cummins. So we're finalizing that, get that out in front of IMEG for final approvals and procurement, which will be the last big kickoff item that we continue to do there. We'll have another pay application coming in about the middle and part of next week for the month of May. So that seems to keep moving and trending right along. As far as schedule, everything is trending and tracking according to the last update, and the plan will be after this week with the underground and then Stickler finishing up hopefully the rest of these exterior foundation walls. That'll be another milestone mark on our schedule, which will again start kicking the remainder of the items. So I know we needed the rain, but it could have came a little bit less. It's not to settle the dust, but to kind of get a little crazy with us. I think up here in Des Moines, we got about 4.5, 5 inches in spots. So it's been a little crazy. When are you folks going to come on site for another visit? We'd like to have you come out and take a look.
I drove out there the other day, but I didn't go very far. I just came down below, so.
Okay. Again, so everybody's receiving the daily logs, and like I said, I apologize for getting this update out late. Plan to begin to have these weekly updates done, hopefully out to you on a late Friday afternoon, that we capture what's going on and kind of generate the next items that are ongoing for the following weeks. Kind of keep everybody in the loop. And I know Tony and his team, I do believe they possibly are going to be making a visit out to Enterprise Precast to take a look at that process. So again, everything seems to be ongoing and trending in the right direction. So
Jeff, is there any bids that we're still waiting on or trying to redo or send back out for bid or?
yes, there will be.
Okay,
We had the fire suppression
yeah,
portion of that. So in the overall project budget that we gave you folks, and that's of course on there, and on our pay application, we have a placeholder with that line item. So we are capturing those funds. So that'll be the plan right after the Memorial weekend. We're finalizing the rest of the front ends, we call them, and that'll be taken back out to bid.
Okay.
We have reached out to 4 different contractors that said are interested in placing a bid. So
Okay,
other than
thank
that,
you.
that's really that should be the only remaining items that we have. Anything else for us? If not, you guys are taking it awfully easy on us.
So you're
Right.
taking off over the weekend?
Sounds great. Alrighty, folks. Again, if you ever have any questions or any concerns, please reach out. We're available at any time.
Yeah, we're assuming you guys are off this weekend for Memorial Weekend.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. And
Yeah, operations won't be, what, you got 3-day weekend or 4-day weekend or
3-day weekend.
Tuesday.
back on Tuesday?
Back on Tuesday.
Okay, all right.
Maybe you'll be dried out by then.
Yep, it should be.
Oh, yeah, it's a good draining site. And then I'm sure you did see the retention pond is being put in kind of right off on the west side of the drive going back up to the north. So Justin and his team have been putting that in. So it'll be the last of the site structures that need to go in. So that'll be doing a really good job with that. So, yeah.
So is that pretty much all of the dirt, like, is there still quite a bit of dirt work to be done or no? Or most of the dirt work's all pretty much completed or?
I would consider that, Todd, roughly about 90 to 95% complete. We'll have some miscellaneous touch-up stuff that'll get done as we continue to go, and then next spring we'll do some finalize and the final grading after all the construction activities are pretty much completed there. So
Okay.
we'll have the temporary seatings, that's middle is in, and then some of the remaining draw mats that'll go down for around that retention pond to finish that rest of that detailing up per the specs and per the design. So you'll see a little bit more change in that area here in the upcoming weeks. And then some of the areas where we won't have construction activities going, we'll get that seated also to get that stabilized. So we help maintain the SWIP program.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions for us?
We'll get out and look.
Anytime, please.
Kristen and I have talked about it. We got to get her a hard hat.
Just give me a call and I got a trailer with hard hats in it, so we'll take you.
I got mine in the car.
We'll help you.
All righty.
Sounds good. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brian. Thanks.
Thanks, Brian. Yep.
Okay, board communication.
I had a public health meeting last night, but we did not have a quorum.
Okay, so you really didn't have a meeting?
No, we
Okay.
talked about some stuff, but that was about, well, they talked, my stupid mic would not work on my computer, so
Oh,
I typed,
okay.
talked, but it sounds like we're gonna try to have one the 1st of June
Okay,
sometime, so, and then I've got a SWIPCO meeting on Thursday.
okay. Okay, anything, Brian?
Nope.
Nothing, okay. And I don't think I had anything. Okay. Got a couple coming up, so anyway. I talked Okay. Okay, claims, discuss action, approve claims.
Make a motion, we approve the claims?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay, approved unanimously. Meeting minutes for last week, which was the 13th. I have a motion to approve.
Motion to approve the meeting minutes.
I have a second.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All in, that's unanimous. Okay, and the last one, motion to adjourn,
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
4:25. Motion to adjourn unanimously, okay. We will do next week, we will do, I guess I shouldn't have said that, but we'll do our resolution next week for the disposal of property and talk about a proper parking lot for JD to make him happy.